Hi, I'm Allie.
And I'm George.
And this is...
Stetson University Events Watch.
As you know, classes are now over and it's crunch time for finals. In this special edition of Events Watch, we are offering a Finals Week survival guide with several strategies to make preparing for finals a little easier while cutting down on the enormous amount of stress you probably have.
First, fuel up by going to SGA's Midnight Breakfast on Sunday, December 9th from 10 p.m. to midnight in the Commons. We hear that professors and other faculty will be serving breakfast. More info in the event is on Facebook link below.
Make sure you eat a well-balanced breakfast every single day and get enough sleep. Right, well, we know you'll be up cramming, but you can avoid that if you don't procrastinate.
How you study is just as important. Here's what works for us. First, make a list of everything you have to do homework-wise to prepare for finals. Check each item off one by one. I find this exceptionally helpful.
Know your terms. I can't tell you how many classes I've had where a large part of the testing involved knowing what the terms meant. Flashcards are very helpful in this case. Write something on it, not an entire paragraph to memorize, but just anything that stands out that can jumpstart your memory on the subject.
Notes are incredibly helpful. Many professors give out their PowerPoints and other information to help you study. Write down everything. Even if it's on a PowerPoint, writing it down will help you retain the information better than if you just print out the PowerPoint. Yes, it sounds cliche, but it's effective.
Reading out loud to yourself helps if you're an auditory learner. Don't worry if you look crazy doing it. It's getting the grade that matters. Besides, reading the information contributes to something that everyone should have grown up knowing.
Repetition. Repetition, repetition, repetition speaks for itself. Look over information until you can say it in your sleep. I've heard varying studies say that you don't truly understand something until you repeated it 20 or more times.
You can find a bunch of downloads and links with more tips on the Academic Resources official website.
Consider where you do all this studying. We recommend lying out on the Stetson green. Fresh.
If you're studying in the library, free milk and cookies night is Tuesday, December 11th at 8 p.m.
The library will also be offering free coffee every evening during finals week. If you don't like coffee, try some herbal tea in the coffee shop.
Back to that cramming you'll be doing all night, right before your 8 a.m. exam the next morning. You should be studying in shorter increments. About 2 hours is ideal.
Remember to take 5-minute breaks every so often and walk around campus to relieve stress from all the work you've been doing.
Your mind is not a machine, no matter how awesome that would be. Listen to some Beethoven, or Mozart, or Chopin. You'd be surprised how much it helps.
Go for a run on the Hatter track or do some Tai Chi.
Get the right snacks in your system. Even though caffeine is great and helps make those last few hours of studying manageable, it isn't ideal to keep that pumping in your system all the time.
Balance your social life, your academic life, your campus life, or no life. You get the idea and keep telling yourself, I will make it through finals week.
Well, that wraps up the final events watch of the semester. Now, you guys probably have seen enough episodes to know what you want. We mainly go over events on campus.
But if you have any suggestions on how we should do it, then don't be shy. Make an account and leave us a comment on YouTube. We're here to make you guys smile while being informative.
Alright, well, remember to check out Stetson.edu for events going around on campus and get ready for winter break. Alright guys, see you next semester.
See you next semester.
Alright, just make sure you take good notes, stay focused, and stay in a quiet environment.
Tips for studying for finals would be to explain what you're learning to someone else. Explain how it works. So if they ask questions, you can learn how to answer them, and gives you better understanding of the material.
Don't drink too much Red Bull.
Alright guys, so tips for studying for finals. Go over your notes, be repetitive, take flashcards, a lot of breaks, get your mind flowing.
Well, if you ask me, I would say that people shouldn't overstress, because stress causes you to forget and not perform as well. So do your best, and if things go wrong, if you have too much on your plate, know that life still goes on.
When you're studying, eat ice cream. It really helps.
Study tip for final: cram, cram, cram. Always works. Study in groups, preferably in one of the conference rooms in the library.
I would definitely say to read the textbook. There's a lot of freebie questions in there that you can get. Some of the teachers definitely use like direct lines from the text in their answers, and if you add those up, sometimes you get free 10 points.